What's good, everybody? Welcome to Week 17 Start Sit on Destination Devi. It is Championship Week, the most important start sit that you're going to do for the entire year. And it's 2023. It's the first day of 2023, so no pressure at all to start your year off good or absolutely horrible. As you can see, we got a full crew joined by Jay Rich, Eric, Adam. They're always here. I'm here. But Jay Rich, man, thank you for hopping on. How you doing, man? You got a championship you're playing for?
I got one. Gene's already talking shit on Twitter. So, Gene, I wish you nothing but injuries. Just hope you lose. You got stacked roster. You got your quarterbacks ready to roll. We'll see, man. It's going to be tough. But we're best balling it. So, we got Jarrett Stidham. We got David Blau. Just praying for those scrubs to get it done in championship week. But, yeah, what a better high or low, right, to be in championship week, first day of the year. Happy 2023 to everybody. But it's either going to be a lot of agony and ecstasy for a lot of fantasy managers out there who are in champions. How are you guys doing tonight?
I am doing fantastic. As you can see, the new setup behind me. Got this done late Friday night. Had Christmas yesterday with the family. So we're kind of in scramble mode, but new year, new me, man. We got to kick this off right. New year, new me, but same me. Like Mello. Adam, how you doing, buddy? You rocking the Cam Akers jersey. You're back in. You're ready to go.
New year, old me, because Cam Akers fandom hasn't left. We are Cam Akers to the mood. RB1 last week, jokingly, but I called it on the show. RB1 of the week. So let's go. Cam Akers is in a lot of lineups this week. Hopefully you win, as long as you're not playing me. So.
And Eric, man, I know you're out here grinding. Last minute injuries, putting guys on IR, picking up 75,000 players across all your leagues.
I didn't do that today, actually. This is the one day I didn't do that.
Oh, you're the laser. You're locked in, focused on your 11 championships that you're about to win.
I do have one thing to say, though, before we start.
Let's go.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
Mike fucking White. Let's go.
God.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Hello, boys! I'm back!
He's back.
Oh, my God. This man went with the Randy Quaid from Independence Day.
He's back.
Well, thank you, everybody, for tapping in. I'm glad you guys are here. Nobody I like doing it better with this crew at Destination Devi. And for those of you out there, you can stay up to date with all of our content across everything all the creators are doing by signing up for the newsletter. Get after it. Let's get into some questions. We got a busy day, and if you want to jump the line, hit that super chat. We'll put you right to the top. But Timothy kicked this off 9:52 a.m. This man in here typing in the chat. Good morning. For the chip, start two, please. PPR, Scary Terry, Juju Foreman, Zach Moss, Cole Kmet, or Pacheco. All right, Jay Rich. These are some gross options. Pick two, PPR, championship. Let's help Timothy out.
Man, just to pick one is Juju, Scary Terry. I mean, I like those two options, but, man, Juju against the Broncos. Not going to be very competitive there. Carson Wentz hates Terry McLaurin.
He does.
We just were talking about that, yep.
I guess Pacheco has to be one. And then I don't know if I want to roll with Foreman. I think Pacheco for sure for me. I don't know how to choose between Scary Terry and Juju. Zach Moss, I can't do it, boys. I can't do it. So, Eric, where would you go? Are you in agreement with Pacheco? And how do you feel about the rest of those guys?
I kind of like Coke Kmet. If he does Coke before the game,
against the Lions?
Just kidding.
Not bad.
Man. I think I go Juju for sure.
Okay.
For one of them. It's just in full PPR there. I like Juju for that. And then, man, it's tough for that second one.
Dak Chiefs?
I think I just go with McLaurin, honestly. I think I go Terry and Juju.
All right. Adam, what do you got?
I'm going with Juju and Pacheco here. I love me some Scary Terry, but with these options, I think I would go with those two and leave Terry on the bench because I think Carson Wentz is going to leave Terry out of the game script for the most part. That's what he's done.
All right. I'm no to Cole Kmet, no to Zach Moss for sure. Just take those out for me. Not even a question. I'm going to go with Pacheco as my must start. We kind of talked about him on our Patreon show right before we did this with him. Just the numbers, he's above 80 yards out of like the last 6 weeks in a row or whatever the hell it is. Just a matter of whether or not he scores a touchdown. He's playing a team that just gave up 50 and just made Cam Akers relevant again. That's why Adam's rocking this jersey. So Sign me up for some Pacheco this week. Their pass defense is decent enough, but I'm with you, Eric. Like, I want to start Juju, like in PPR. Just
It's hard playing both of them together, though. That's
they
my
probably both
issue.
won't
So you
rise.
gotta I think you gotta decide between one of them.
I'm going Juju and Pacheco though. Like the scary Terry thing with Carson Wentz, I can't stand for this man anymore. He just does not throw him the ball. So fire up all your Curtis Samuel because now he's going to be relevant again. He's going to force feed him. Foreman, man, after what he did last week, you want to start him again, but it's the Bucks. Like, I know they're not as good as they once were, but they're decent enough, man. I don't want to do the Foreman thing. Anybody, any other final thoughts on this? This is a good one to start, other than Zach Moss and Cole Kmet being listed here.
Well, it's Coke Commit.
It's Cole Kmet.
Yeah,
It's his
if
brother.
he does coke before the game, he can have a big one.
It'd be crazy.
We got a big super chat. Jay,
man,
Jay's
Jay
already
Jackson.
in so many championships. He's flexing. He's saying, "Listen, man, this is if I get second place. It's $10 super chat."
He's out here spending the championship money already. Thanks, Jay. Start one, Kamara, Walker, Pacheco. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you as well, Jay. Adam, kick him off. Kamara, Walker, Pacheco. Who you starting?
I know we just talked up Pacheco. I think here I'm not gonna overthink it. I'm gonna go with Kenneth Walker.
I can get behind that. Eric, where are you at?
Yeah, I think I'm with Walker on this one too. Pacheco second, Kamara third.
Damn.
Really? Kamara
Third. All right, Jay, what do you got?
I think I'd be benching Pacheco for Kamara or Walker. The
Mhm.
problem for me is I don't know whether I believe in Walker or Kamara more. I guess you could talk me into Walker, but isn't that Jets defense rushing defense still pretty good?
Yeah.
To where if you play from behind versus the Eagles for most of the game, you could get some Kamara points pretty easily.
Jordan Davis is back for the Eagles, and when they had him, they were a really good run defense. So, and Kamara hasn't done jack shit.
Yeah, I guess Walker then. I don't really want to play the Pacheco game with guys like this. Like I think Walker will get his carries pretty easily. Pretty confident in that. Still has a great shot at touchdown. Could break a big run. I'm fine with Walker as the guy here.
I kind of want to go with Kamara just with that. You know, I know he's
Remember
playing
when
the
he
Eagles.
won those ships against Minnesota?
That is
That's
exactly why with his
on
37,000 TDs
Right,
and just
but
winning the league.
The problem is he's not going to be rocking the alternate colored Christmas shoes.
That's
man.
true.
You know,
That's true. It's not
You can
Christmas.
have New
so-
Year's cleats this year.
If he's got New Year's cleats, you're going to be mad that you sit him.
Yo, check the pregame. If he's rocking New Year's cleats, you start Alvin Kamara. No question about it. You put him in over everyone.
Yep.
With this the way it is right now, though, I'm on the Kenneth Walker thing. I put him over Pacheco, even though I just hyped him up like a crazy man.
Yep.
Give me Kenneth Walker.
We're in agreement.
How about Cole World? Happy New Year to you, man. You always tap in. You always put these questions out here early. One of the most loyal viewers and watchers we've ever had. This man out here at 10 a.m. just, I got you, typing questions. So he's starting T. Higgins on Monday Night Football in the flex. But which other three wide receivers would you start? Half PPR, Amari, DPJ, Olave, Dotson, Samuel, Renfro, Hodgins. Okay. Jay, there's a lot to unpack here. He needs three starters and a half PPR. Amari, DPJ, Olave, Dotson, Samuel, Renfro, Hodgins. Who you got?
Man, that's a big pack of guys. I mean, Amari DPJ is tough. I do kind of like Amari today. I think he's in a good spot, even though he's on the road. You know, a lot of you guys know I love DPJ, but I still think you start Amari over DPJ. Olave versus Philly is tough because they should be playing from behind. Like I feel like I want to play Olave every week, but he's been awful. I'd probably play Samuel over Dotson, just because of the history with Carson Wentz. I'm going to trust that, even though Dotson has been pretty good, but he scores a ton of touchdowns. Renfro versus Stan fans is absolutely not, and Hodgins is a maybe. I think I'm looking at Amari, Samuel for sure, and then I feel like you guys could talk me into a third. Eric, where would you go with your third, or if you even agree with those as the top two?
I think I would go Amari for sure. I like that. I mean, I like DPJ today too, but I don't know if I could play both Browns. That'd be tough for
that's
me.
the problem.
I think I just go Amari there. I think he's safer. Yeah, Olave. I mean, he's probably going to get a lot of work, so I don't love the matchup.
Week, right? Like,
yeah,
he
I
should
don't love
get-
the matchup, but I mean, there's no Jarvis Landry, there's no Michael Thomas, so it's him and Rashid Shaheed. So I think I go Amari, Olave. I get the Samuel love with Wentz. Dotson's just been hot the last couple weeks. I think I'm going to go Dotson and just stick with the hot guy.
Adam?
So that's where I'm at, basically split with you guys here. So I'm going to go with Amari Cooper. I'm going to go with Chris Olave. And then for me, honestly, it's a tough call here with Dotson and Samuel. I have a hard time leaving a hot hand like Dotson right now, which is why I kind of want to lean Dotson. But the rapport that Samuel had with Wentz is hard to ignore. And Samuel had a good game, as, you know, Wentz came in last week. So that's where I'm split, man, to be honest with you. I think I would lean Dotson, but that's a really tough call here, Cole World. And, Mike, I guess this is a horrible thing to do in the championship. We're going to let you break the tie. What do we do here?
Amari for sure. That was the easiest one out of there. Second easiest one for me is I'm going to start Olave, even though it's against my Eagles. And then I'm with you guys, man. It comes down to Dotson and Samuel and which one you want to do. I don't think DPJ is bad. I just really don't want to make that bet that 2 Browns receivers are going to be worth a shit. Dotson, Samuel. I know I just talked up Curtis Samuel and the Carson Wentz thing, but I'm with you, Eric. You said it best. Dotson's on the heater. I can't sit him now.
All right.
I can't.
Let's go.
Can't do it.
Jahan Dotson, man.
Happy New Year, Tunchi. Thanks for hopping in, buddy. Rank these players half PPR, please. Smitty, Waddle, Algier, Kamara, Evans. Y'all the best. All right, rank them half PPR. Who's first for you, Adam?
I'm going to go with Waddle first. Man. So Evans is easily last for me here. Let me go that way.
Good man.
Let's eliminate him. The other 4 honestly are kind of tough. I think I'm going to go Waddle, Kamara.
Would you go Kamara over Algier? I think I might take Algier over Kamara.
I was literally going to say those 2 are really close for me.
Yeah.
I think it's probably Kamara 2, Algier 3, Smitty 4. I like all those options though. Smitty with Minshew is the one reason why I'll put him at 4. So,
Hey, Eric.
Let's see here.
Gotta pull up his ranks. Okay.
No.
You hear that? That's the rankings happening in the background.
Crunching some numbers. Okay,
half
Eric, where we going?
PPR, okay. I think I'd have Camaro last.
Whoa.
Even in half PPR?
Over behind Evans?
Yeah.
What?
I
See,
just
half
I just
PPR
don't
wait,
think he's gonna do anything. He's not catching the ball either. I don't think he's gonna run for a lot of yards. I'm starting him in my home league, so you know he's gonna suck.
Come on.
Say that.
So
There it is. There it is. Now we know why.
I actually think I go Devontae Smith first, then Waddle,
Okay.
then Algier, Evans, Kamara.
Okay.
Jay.
Jay, what do you got?
Yeah, see, I think I'd still put Waddle at 1, but I get wanting to put Smitty at 1. But I still think I'd take the backs. I'd probably go Algier, Kamara, and then Smitty, and then obviously Evans last. I'm with you there, Eric. There could be something between Minshew and Smitty. And then we saw it last week. He got him the ball. So if you want to put him first, I'm with it. But I think you kind of have to take the floor of what those running backs should be. Again, Algier has a much better matchup than Kamara. So in a half PPR, you don't want to lean on the receiving, lean on the rushing, which definitely is in Algier's favor. But yeah, I think I'm Waddle, Algier, Kamara, Smitty, and then Evans last.
All right, for me, it's a tier thing. So we'll make it easy. Smitty and Waddle, tier 1, no questions about it. Algier, Kamara, tier 2, no questions about it. I think they're pretty close. And Mike Evans is horrible. You're dead last. But Smitty, Waddle, however you want to rank them, 1, 2, doesn't matter. And then Algier, Kamara, I think are really close as well.
I know we can hate Kamara, but don't put him behind Evans.
Yeah,
Don't do that.
Can't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Tucci's also got if you play in a league that still has a defense, my condolences. Giants, Pats, or Eagles D? Who you got, Jay? Defense question.
Probably the Giants, man. Giants or Pats for me. I think the Pats could force some turnovers and some big plays on Teddy B. But the Colts are awful. So if you want to take the Colts, I'm with it. I think that, potentially the Eagles, we've seen them kind of take their foot off the gas late in games, and that's the only thing that concerns me, from them allowing a late touchdown or something. I think the Giants will be locked in. They're trying to lock up their playoff spot and their seeding. I think the same thing could be said for the Pats. They're trying to win a game against the Dolphins, really important one. They're not going to leave their foot off the gas. So I think one of those two teams, you just want to bet on the offense, I'd probably go Giants.
Eric, defensive question.
Yeah, I think I'm going Giants as well. They're playing, Nick Foles again. Nick Foles was absolutely fucking dog shit last week.
Negative points.
So, yeah, we're going Giants here.
Adam.
Yep. I don't play in a lot of DST leagues, so I will preface by telling you I'm not the best at this, but I can easily put the Giants for me at 1.
It would definitely be the Giants for me too, man. You get Nick Foles, you get that god-awful Colts offense run by a coach that has no business being on the sidelines. So it's pretty
And a
easy.
ton of
man.
sacks too, right? It was like
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
had 9 sacks last week, so that'll be good.
Yep.
Yep. All
Fire
right,
'em up.
Wyatt. Goddard, Pacheco, Aaron Jones, 1.5, tight end premium. Pick one. Adam, who you got?
It's only a half point. If it's because Pacheco's not going to get a whole lot of passing work, so it comes down to Goddard and Pacheco for me here. I honestly like Aaron Jones. It's hard for me with Aaron Jones, but I love the guy. But the 2 out of the last 3 weeks with under 40% snaps, him being banged up, I have a hard time rolling him out this week. If I'm being honest, I think I'm going to roll with Pacheco here. With the tight end premium though, I don't have Goddard far behind.
That works. Eric, where are you at?
I think I'm gonna go Goddard just with the premium. I could see Pacheco, but like you said, he doesn't get any of the receiving work at all. So you're counting on hopefully he gets 80 yards and a touchdown to get your double-digit points. So I'm just gonna go with Goddard. I think he can get to double digits easier.
I got you.
Jay?
Yeah, I think I'm going to roll with Aaron Jones, actually. You guys made a lot of good points about Pacheco, and Goddard has the worst matchup in the NFL versus tight ends, so I'm not going to be playing him. Even with the premium, it's just not worth it. Saints are exploitable in pretty much every other way, but their linebackers play tight ends very well. So whether you want to go Pacheco or Jones just depends on your confidence in Jones. But in a big game against the Vikings, I do trust Aaron Jones to get some work today, but we'll see. Could be wrong, and then at that point, you probably want to go Pacheco. But whatever you're more confident in, Jones' health or Pacheco, that's the way I would go.
I'm with you, man. The Aaron Jones thing is going to be fascinating. Adam and I talked about it earlier, hour ago. With everything about Aaron Jones is telling you don't play him, but it's Aaron Jones and it's championship week.
Yep.
If you put him on your bench and he goes off for 40 and is a league winner, you're gonna hate yourself. If you want to play and try to big brain it though, like Goddard would be my play there. It's just this is a tough one for me. I'm going to go Aaron Jones if you want to feel risky, man. But it definitely could backfire, but it could backfire the other way, right? Where you start Goddard and Aaron Jones is what we were just talking about earlier, the Kamara Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Holy shit, scored 75 touchdowns.
In the cold, like it's one of those games that Jones would probably step up for.
Yeah.
Vikings, like Dalvin Cook, Aaron Jones should have massive games this week.
All right, Cole's got another one. Last flex, half PPR. Need one. Devontae, AJ Dillon, Deontay, Gabe Davis. And then we'll get to the second part question, man. Cole World, he doesn't leave any stone unturned on these questions, Jay Rich. So do the first one, half PPR. Devontae, Dillon, Deontay, Gabe Davis. Who you got?
One, probably Dillon. I don't want to play Gabe Davis. I guess I kind of want to play Deontay, but man, that's tough. Josh Jacobs, I think you got to play Jacobs over Foreman, but I think it's Dillon. Am I crazy for saying AJ Dillon here?
Nah, not
I
at all.
don't think you are at all. Eric.
I think I'm leaning Dillon as well, but if you just need like a very solid floor, I'm guessing if you just need like 10 to 12, if you need that high upside, I'm going Gabe Davis in that shootout on Monday night.
Yeah.
And then for the last flex spot, I don't think Jacobs is going to do very good today, but I guess Jacobs.
Adam?
Yeah, I'm with you. Gabe Davis, man, this is one of these where, like, he had that huge week versus Minnesota, and then it's, all right, well, you guys, everyone sleep on Gabe Davis, and he's been sleep for 7 weeks, 6 weeks now in a row. Is he going to pop off this week? I'm not going to bank on that, although it feels like he's due, man. It feels like he's due.
Get everyone back in to Gabe Davis.
Prime time versus the Bengals, right before the playoffs. Oh, please don't go off Gabe Davis because I'm sitting you in this scenario. It's between AJ Dillon and Deontay for me. I think the way Dillon's been used lately, the way he's played, he's fresh. I think I'm rolling with Dillon in that scenario. Closely, Deontay at second. Foreman's so up and down, it's hard to pick with him. And Jacobs with fucking Stidham in there and has had 2 bad weeks in a row. That's closer for me than it looks, but I'm still going to just trust it and roll with Jacobs. But I'll be honest, Colward, these are tough ones here.
I'm going to go with A.J. Dillon for sure on the top. My second choice would be Devontae Adams, surprisingly. And then the bottom, Josh Jacobs, no question about it for me. Even though it's San Francisco, even though it's Stidham. I can't do Foreman. Foreman. Sit one and Superflex. Thanks for the chat. DB4331, $5. Appreciate it. Sit one and Superflex. Andy Dalton, B. Rob, Najee Harris in half PPR. Okay, Adam. Sit one of these guys. Who you putting on the bench?
Man, I talk about all the time, like, you don't really want to sit quarterbacks in Superflex if it's standard scoring. But man, Andy Dalton was horrible last week, and they're playing Philly this week, so I think he's going to be an exception for me here. I'm going to play B-Rob with no Gibson this week, and then with Najee's been looking better. I'm gonna sit the Red Rifle, man. Y'all can have him.
All right, Eric.
Yep, I'm with Adam on this one. Sit Dalton.
Jay?
Oh, man, I think I got to agree. I think I got to agree.
Reluctantly.
For me, B-Rob is definitely in it, but I think you could talk me into Najee. But even still, though, in a half PPR, is Najee going to outscore Dalton? Maybe, but I think you got to do it. We could be looking at a 3 or 4 turnover game. So I'm assuming you agree, Mike, against your Eagles tonight. You want to see some Dalton turnovers?
I can't wait till Jameis Winston comes in like second quarter.
He
Been
should've
asking
been
for
in
it all
weeks
year.
ago.
I know we've been asking for it forever.
They won't
Adam,
do it.
I think you're. I just said that you got to play the quarterback in the Superflex almost every time, except for this one.
That's why I set it up that way, because this is going to be the rare scenario. Fat Mike hits us with another super chat. We appreciate it, Fat Mike.
Pick 2 PPR tight end premium: Lenny, Evans, Waller, Knight, Hodgins. All right, Jay, kick this one off. Pick 2 PPR tight end premium.
Lenny, Evans, Walker, Knight, Hodgins. Yuck.
Yeah.
I think you got to play Lenny for sure. For sure. After that, let me look at the schedule again. I think I would probably play Bam Knight, actually. The Seahawks are pretty bad. And you got Mike White in there. The White Knight stack.
Man.
Kind of like it. Hodgman should be okay. Waller with Stidham. Yikes. I don't know about that.
Waller's the
I
one.
think
I'm
from
scared
Lenny
about.
and Knight, honestly. I get the tight end premium. Hopefully it's not like a 2 premium. Then you probably go Waller. Even in a 1-5, I'd probably rule out Lenny and Knight. I think that's probably my safest floor and probably where I'd go.
Eric?
Yeah, I have Bam Knight in a couple leagues, and I have him on the bench. Like I have like Rashad White over him, so I don't know. We can talk about that after, but I think I'm going both Tampa guys here, Lenny and Evans. This is a must-win game for Tampa Bay. They got to keep winning. I'm just gonna trust those 2 guys right now.
All right, Adam.
Well, I have trust in a lot of things, and Mike Evans is not going to be one of them.
Ooh, is he saying it's a full premium? Looks like it is.
Yeah.
PPR plus
Which,
one.
so
Waller.
that's where I'm going to go, actually. It's going to be Lenny and Waller. The whole roommate thing isn't happening this week. Jarrett Stidham's really bad, but he might actually throw to someone named Darren Waller. I think I got to go. Lenny's an easy start here. Let me just say that. Like no matter who you go with as number 2, Fat Mike, you have to play Leonard Fournette this week.
I'll make this quick. Lenny and Waller for me. If it's that premium, I'm going to start Waller, even though it's horrible. Stidham's god awful. I'm starting him.
Grew up in the Pat system, though, so at least he knows it.
Yeah,
There you go.
Boom.
Great for him. He's still horrible. Just showing a little support. Happy New Year's, fellas. Thanks, Murph.
Appreciate
Thanks,
you, Murph.
Appreciate
Thank
it,
you, man.
$5.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate that, man. Oh, we got this one from Mike D. Took it. All right, sit 2 full PPR. Swift, Mixon, Kamara, Aaron Jones, Akers, Swift, Montgomery. Thanks. Good luck to yours in your leagues. Adam, okay, start it off, man. There's a few guys in here that you even list Swift twice for you. Mike,
Yeah,
that's
just
how
sit
good-
Listen.
them both times.
You sit Swift in last week's matchup and this week's matchup. You sit him however the game plays. I think you got to sit Swift here, man.
Why not?
You got to sit 2 of them. Who's the
We're
second one?
we're sitting 2. I
You can't-
misread this. All right.
Unless you can sit
I thought we were
Swift
picking
twice.
one. No. Don't do that. Well, all right. So we got Akers for sure. So who am I sitting here? I'm gonna sit Aaron Jones, and I'm gonna sit Swift. Yeah.
Okay. Eric.
Swift and Kamara for me.
J. Rich.
I think I'm sitting Mixon and Kamara. I think Mixon does nothing this week. I think it's just going to
You
be
can't sit
great
him in a high scoring matchup like that, Jay. Come on.
I'd be sitting in a straight shootout. Well, but look at Montgomery and Swift. That should be a high scoring game in Detroit.
Yeah, but Swift can't even get 10 touches a game for like
Not
3
going to have
months
to if it's
now.
35 to 35. I mean, we've seen Burrow just air it out all game long. P. Ryan comes
Right.
in like,
I could never sit in that high scoring matchup on a Monday night. I couldn't do that.
I
No
mean,
way.
All right. So what Mike? What say you?
I'm sitting Swift. That was
Okay.
easy.
Okay.
I just can't do it. Those other ones, Mixon, Kamara, Aaron Jones, like I just want a piece of them on championship week. It just feels right. It feels special. We kind of talked about it. I will sit David Montgomery, and I know it's a good matchup. I know we just saw what the Lions gave up on the ground last week.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Mixon, Kamara, Aaron Jones. I got to start him. Akers is on a heater. He's
So
definitely starting.
all we decided for you, Mike D, is that you got to sit Swift. Everything else,
Everybody's in consensus.
you have to
on
pick
Swift.
one of now.
Kamara, though?
Say that again.
I think for me, like, if you're going to say you got to start Mixon, then I think it's between Kamara and Jones.
I agree. I think it's between Kamara and Jones too. I'm leaning sitting Jones, but I also could see sitting Kamara. I know Mike's point here. Like, I don't want to sit any one of these guys and pick the wrong one. I can't sit Montgomery though, man. I just can't do it. I don't know. That's just me.
You just say his name out loud, and then you'll still want to sit him. All right,
Montgomery.
David Montgomery.
David Montgomery.
Good.
All right, start Mike White over Gino or Brady. Start 2 Swift, Dylan Dobbins, Bam Knight, Ayukin, or London. All right, first part, Adam. Mike White over Gino. We'll get to Eric last because we already know about this one.
Eric, go ahead and show the shirt, man, because
100%.
it's Mike White, man. It's Mike White. Start 2 of these next guys. Here's the thing, man. Does it say PPR? Mike and I just talked about this, and if you haven't been paying a lot of attention to these Falcon games because you don't have red zone or something, Drake London has been getting basically 10 targets plus these last 3 games. I got to play Drake London, honestly, here. And I think I'm going to play A.J. Dillon. The problem with it's London and Dobbins for me that's going to be difficult. I think those are the 2 for me where it's tough. Do you play Dobbins or do you play London? I'm going to chase the volume in London right now, but I get playing Dobbins.
So, Eric, you're starting Tom Brady, right, over Mike White?
I'm starting White over Brady in one of my championships, so that one's easy. Gino, I think Gino has a tougher matchup against the Jets secondary, so I think it defaults to Mike White. And then start 2 on the bottom there. I think I'm going to go – I agree with London. That's a good one. I kind of like Ayuk a little bit too, but I think I'm going to go Dillon. I'll go Dillon in London, but I could see playing Ayuk as that Raider secondary is fucking dog shit.
It's bad.
Jay?
Yeah, I'm kind of with you, Eric. I think that IU could have a great game, but I just don't know if that game is going to be much of a game beyond the second quarter, right? Like, second half could be all backups, so I'd roll with London and Dillon. I think, Dillon over Swift. I just trust the volume. Dobbins is tough because his volume's been a bit up and down. He's been all right and been good, but it's just don't know if I trust it championship week. So I think I'll roll with the volume in Dillon and then the upside and volume of what London could be in this game.
Yep.
The bottom side, I'm with you guys, man. I like Dillon and London. That's who I'll go with here. It does come down to Ayuk. Do I want to play him? But you guys are right. That game could get out of hand real quick, and then he just doesn't do anything. So Dillon, London, and then the top one. I'm starting Thomas, Edward, Patrick, Brady Jr. No question about it. Mike White's horrible.
Mike White.
Horrible.
Mike White.
And Vids, come on. All right. About to start Zay Jones over Devontae Adams for the ship. All right. Anybody here want to disagree? Would you have the stones to start Zay Jones over Devontae Adams? This is a great one.
Yeah, I would. If I had Devontae Adams in any championships, it's tough to play him. I don't know if he's even going to play the whole game, right? Like, if it's out of hand, why would he play? He's talked about how Derek Carr's his guy. Like, I legitimately don't know if he's going to play the whole game. He may just sit out because
All right.
he doesn't need to play.
Eric? You sitting Tay for Zay Jones?
Yeah, I think I would go Zay Jones here. He's been on a heater the last couple weeks. They're playing Houston. I think Stingley's out again too. I'm not sure about that actually, but yeah, I think I'm going with Zay Jones.
Adam?
I like he says I'm not so sure about that actually. So Zay Jones, right? It's polarizing with him because
he's out.
Okay.
Zay Jones, right? If you look at since the bye, he's had 3 top 10 weeks. But, like, let's not also forget that he has missed the top 70 twice, right? I don't think it's a guarantee for him to have a big week. And when he doesn't have the big weeks, he's basically giving you a 0. I think I got to play Tay here, man, over Zay Jones.
Tay and pray.
That's it. Tay and pray. There you go. You got it. That's what you got to do, man.
No more analysis needed, man. I'm taying and praying.
Start your studs, as they say.
Start your studs, man.
More.
Do it.
Half PPR, please rank Cooper, Foreman, Dortch, Hollywood, Dotson. All right, Adam, rank them for him. Cooper, Foreman, Dortch, Hollywood, Dotson.
All right, so for me, it's going to be Cooper, Dotson, Foreman, and then if you want to do the David Blau experience, you pick which of these next two guys. But those will be 4 and 5 for me, in whatever order you want.
Eric?
Yeah, I think I'm going Cooper, Dotson for sure. I think I'm gonna go Hollywood, Foreman, Dortch. I kind of like Hollywood. Blau's not like, I mean, he's bad, but he's not like Trace McSorley bad, yeah. Or Colt, like he's at least on Colt McCoy's level. So I don't think it's like terrible to have Hollywood in. I have him in 2 fucking finals, just praying. Yeah, so I'm gonna go with those 3 receivers, Foreman and Dortch.
Jay.
I think I'm with Adam here. Cooper, Dodson, Foreman. I would probably go Dortch over Hollywood because he plays inside. So I would go that route. In case you didn't know, Hopkins is out. So targets obviously will funnel to those 2 guys. But yeah, I still think I start the other guys. I just don't want to trust David Blau with my championship, but I would probably roll with Dortch over Hollywood if I had to make that decision.
Yep.
That feels good that I went all year just hating on Hollywood Brown, and I finally get to bury him the last week of the season. Cooper, Dotson, Foreman, Dortch, Hollywood.
Let's go.
Dead last. Laser eyes didn't save you today.
I like that because Hollywood's gonna have a fucking monster game now.
Nice.
Fuck yeah. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate you, buddy. I'll
You're
send you
welcome.
20 on PayPal after.
I got you.
The big ham.
1 PPR, Isaiah Hodgins, Latavius Murray, Tyler Boyd. Jay Rich, Isaiah Hodgins, Lat Murray, Tyler Boyd, PPR. Who you got?
Oh,
I think it's got to be Tyler Boyd, but how good? Does anyone know how good Lat Murray's been? Because I know that he's had volume, which is why
He
you
sucked last game against the Chiefs.
Well, they got 50 put on him, so game script wasn't exactly a Latavius Murray game.
I mean, we kind of saw it. The Broncos kind of just fucking gave up last week. I don't want to play a team that's giving
Yeah,
up.
that's true. Do you think you can trust Tyler Boyd as the wide receiver 3? I mean,
think
like
you just
talked about games-
play the high scoring matchup and pray.
Yeah, I think I'm rolling Tyler Boyd. Again, Burrow fucking shows up in these big games. I'd be willing to roll with it, even though obviously Chase and Higgins will probably go off. But praying Boyd can see the end zone.
Tyler Boyd for you, Eric?
Yeah, Boyd for sure. If I'm just kind of hoping for that game to shoot out. I'm starting Boyd in a few spots, so that's what I'm hoping for.
Adam?
yeah. I think you got to go with Tyler Boyd here. It's not been all that great though. The targets are 5, 6, 7, but like you said, it's a high scoring matchup, so you're hoping that there's some efficiency with those touches. Lat Murray's going to get a bunch of touches in theory, but I don't know. He's had 2 weeks out of the last 5 that he's made like people's lineups in best ball. I'm not really itching to start that guy. Give me Tyler Boyd.
I want it for all the smart reasons that you guys listed about, high scoring game, blah, blah, blah. That's all fun and dandy. But I want the guy who's going to play on Monday night, right? I want a little bit of hope heading in to Monday night. Like, I just need 3 catches from Tyler Boyd. Just give me 3 catches. That's all I need.
And you sweat it out to the 4th quarter. The fuckers got 2. It's on their last drive. You're like, please, just give me
Throw
one.
it to him once.
I want you all to experience how it's like to be a degenerate where, like, you see him just get up and limp. You're like, oh, no. Oh, no.
Every target he dropped, you're like, fuck.
Yes, exactly. So you roll out Tyler Boyd. That's why you do it. All right.
We got another super chat.
Oh man, we are flying. You guys are
coming
incredible
in.
with these super chats. PBR start 2 of Connor Swift DK. Oh, this is easy as shit for me. Adam, go ahead.
DK Metcalf.
Start
pick
2.
2 there.
Oh, let me sit Swift then, man.
Eric,
Yeah, Connor DK, windmill 360 slam dunk.
let's
Yep,
go. Jay
for
Rich.
Yep, couldn't agree more.
Yeah, you're benching Swift.
Speaking of women, why we have to dunk on DeAndre Swift on this show, man? Get that off the question.
He's done a good job dunking on himself all year.
He sure has.
Oh, he's gonna have a good game this week.
Watch him.
Week 18, it's going to be his best week.
Oh yeah.
All right, full PPR, 2 tight end premium. Ayuk, Jacobs, Foreman, sit 1. Also, different league, same settings. Hollywood or Gerald Everett. Okay. Jay Rich, 2 tight end premium. Ayuk, Jacobs, Foreman, sit 1, and then Hollywood or Gerald Everett.
Ayuk, Jacobs, Foreman. Oof, I guess it's probably Ayuk there. Hollywood or Everett. Man, I don't really want to play Gerald Everett, but I think you have to. 2 tight end premium, and I don't trust Hollywood really at all. Oh, is he,
Everett got a big goose egg last week.
I was gonna say, is he
Didn't have
even
a single target, which is crazy. I think that was fluke, though. I'm playing Everett also.
Oh man, if he's not getting targets though, you got to go Hollywood. Hollywood will get targets. That's the problem. And Justin Herbert's been playing well, but he's not blowing the doors off anybody these days. I'm a little concerned about his ceiling this week against the Rams, but yeah, I think it's Hollywood and Ayuk, I guess. Eric, where are you at?
I think I'm going with I sit one. I think I would just sit Foreman. I think I trust Ayuk, and then Jacobs and Foreman. We had that last question. I think I just go Jacobs, and hopefully he gets some couple catches and all that. And then on the bottom, man, I guess Everett, just because of the premium. You're just hoping for a couple catches there.
Yep. I'm going to play Everett, sit Hollywood. And then on the top one, man, it's really tough for me between Foreman and Ayuk. Like, I trust Ayuk, but, you know, Foreman the last 4 weeks has had over 20 touches in 3 of them. The problem is you don't know how the game's going to go in the game script. There's a lot dependent on how Foreman goes. I'm gonna ride the Foreman experience here, but if Ayuk goes off and Foreman is a 10-carry game, I'm going to kill myself. So hopefully it's Foreman gets some work. I'm going to go with Foreman. I'm going to sit Ayuk in the first question. I'm going to sit Hollywood in the second.
The top part, I'm going to bench Foreman. I'm going to sit him. Bottom part gives me another opportunity to bury Hollywood. I'm going to take the guy who had 0 targets last week over Hollywood Brown.
Let's go. Hollywood's on the bench, man. Put him there.
All right. We trust in Garrett Wilson or Tyler Lockett this week. Could also bench Godwin and start both. All right, Adam. Garrett Wilson, Tyler Lockett, or would you bench Godwin and start both?
No, don't sit Godwin. Garrett Wilson, Tyler Lockett coming off the hand injury. I mean, all reports, I think he'll be okay, but I'd rather play the 2 guys healthy that are surefire studs.
Eric?
Yeah, I think I am going to go with. I'm going to start Garrett Wilson and sit Lockett on that one. Because Garrett Wilson's getting a shit ton of targets from Mike White.
Completely agree. I'm starting Garrett Wilson. Can't bench him. Just can't do it. Matchup's great, too.
Yep.
Garrett Wilson for me. Yeah, don't bench Godwin for Lockett. That's pretty easy. Oh, Ryan says I need a Gibson jersey for that wall. Well, we might have to get one.
Let's go.
He's not playing around at the end of the season.
It's better than that Iowa shit I see out there.
Might just find him rolling around somewhere in Iowa.
Yeah, what happened in that Ohio State game last night? I missed it. I went to bed. Was it good?
It was Ohio doing Ohio things.
Oh, Ryan Day being Ryan Day.
We expected it. I fully expected that.
Jerry's got one. Happy New Year title game. D. Johnson. I hope that's Deontay and not David.
Yeah,
Kirk, Lazard, Pittman, Miles Sanders need to. Adam, start him off. Deontay Johnson, Kirk, Lazard, Pittman, Miles Sanders. Pick 2.
I'm gonna go Deontay Johnson, and I'm gonna go with Miles Sanders.
Okay, Eric.
Yeah, so I think in PPR I would be probably Deontay Johnson and Christian Kirk. Non-PPR, I'd probably go Miles Sanders and Deontay Johnson.
All right, Jay.
Oh, man. So I was just looking up Christian Kirk's stats against the Texans. October 9th, 1 catch, 11 yards. Probably not taking him, but I'll go with Johnson and Sanders, I think. I don't trust Pittman, not because I don't trust him. I don't trust his quarterback.
Yeah,
and Lazard is tough. I don't know where he's going to fall in. Christian Watson is going to give it a go. I don't think we know if he's active or not yet. I'm sure if you guys have seen that.
I thought he was always going to play.
4:30, so we may not get a full report on that till later. But yeah, I still think I'd roll with Johnson and Sanders.
I'm going to go with Deontay Johnson for sure. If this is a standard league, you wanted to play Miles Sanders, that's fine. If it's any kind of PPR, I just roll Christian Kirk out there. I'm an Eagles fan, man. I don't trust Miles Sanders. I don't want to trust him on championship week. In the title game, I just don't.
I don't mind Lazard, too, if Watson's out. We just don't know, and that's a 4:00 game. So you'd have to, basically decide between Deontay and Lazard at that point.
No thanks. And that's the guy that we want to start the most on.
Yeah.
So you can't do that.
Don't do it.
Oh, man. Where are we at here? Ooh, need 3. PPR, Pittman, Christian Watson, Zay Jones, Slayton, Curtis Samuel. All right, Adam, go ahead. Start this one off.
Well, here's the question, because the same thing applies here. with Lazard.
I think those are all 1 o'clock games besides for Watson. So
Right. So okay. So you can't wait on Watson then? Here's what we're saying. Is that true? Yeah. If that's the
I
case,
mean, it's looking like it. Yeah, that's tough.
if I can't wait on him, like I really want to play Christian Watson, easily the number 1 player I want to play here. I don't know how likely it is he's going to sit versus play. I thought he was going to play, but I'm not sure.
Friday he was limited, and he's gonna go
He's gonna
in,
give it a go.
in warm ups, and we'll see. So he didn't practice Wednesday or Thursday, so it's a legit question.
Is there any bigger like kick in the teeth then when they come out and they say Saturday night, like going to give it a go? Like,
That's the worst one.
Thank you for nothing.
Yeah, I'll
Man.
play it once. So.
I'm gonna play Curtis Samuel. Carson Wentz is back. I'm gonna play Zay Jones. I know it's hot and cold, but when he's hot, he's been awesome. If I'm not willing to wait it on Watson, I don't think he's gonna play. I'll just roll Pittman out there. Although I hate his quarterback situation. Those would be the 3. But I really want to play Watson. So if you find out that he's gonna go and you can stomach it, I would be sitting.
Would you run the risk that he doesn't play if you have any other options?
I personally, the way I would do it, I would probably sit Watson as much as it sucks. I would play those 3: Curtis Samuel, Zay Jones, and Pittman.
Yeah, if you really got nothing, you kind of have to. But
I feel that. Where are you at, Eric?
So I think I'm gonna agree with you guys on Samuel and Zay Jones. So I think those are pretty easy. Man, if I can't wait on Watson, then Pittman. If I can pick up somebody that plays in the 4 o'clock slate or the Sunday night or Monday, and I can like drop Slayton and just hold that other guy, whoever it is. If it's Romeo Dubs is on your free agency, I did that last night.
AJ Osborne maybe.
Yeah.
KJ Osborne.
Yep.
And Skoranek.
Yes, just something. I'll wait if I can, and then I'd rather play Watson over Pittman. But if I can't, then Pittman.
Jay?
Yeah, I'm struggling between Pittman and Slayton because Slayton has been actually pretty good. But even against the Colts, like I just don't expect them to have to do a lot. They'll probably just run the ball like crazy. Definitely with you guys on. What did you say, Eric?
He's gone down the last 3 weeks, Slayton, because Richie James and Hodgins are actually getting a little bit more. Slayton's kind of just been like the deep threat.
Yeah.
I mean, I still like him, but it's hard to trust him. And
Yeah.
He'll get a lot of Stephon Gilmore too.
Yeah, fuck, that's not good. So Zay Jones, Curtis Samuel for sure, and then just trust Pittman that he gets like 10 targets, even if he only catches 4 or 5 passes.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Zay Jones, Curtis Samuel, and I guess give me Michael Pittman. I fucking don't want to do it. I'd really love to start Christian Watson, man. I don't think he's good enough to risk it. You know what I mean?
So here's actually I think that Eric kind of hit it. If you can, Dynasty Alex, I'm going in and seeing what the waivers are. Now, if this is a Dynasty League and waivers are barren, you maybe can't do that. But like if there's anyone on waivers that gives you a somewhat of a floor, do that because like Pittman in 2 of these last 3 weeks has been awful. So like you're missing out on 39 and 16 yards with no touchdowns in 2 of these last 3 weeks. So if you can get someone that gives you like that type of a floor, risk it with Watson. But I don't want to start at 0. That's what I do not want to do.
I'm with you. All right, Daniel Jones, Aaron Rodgers. Jay, who you got? 4-point passing touchdown.
Aaron Rodgers or Daniel Jones? I'm rolling with Aaron Rodgers, man. Minnesota, worst team against the pass. I know there's some weather concerns playing in Green Bay, but oh man, they're both playing outside. Daniel Jones versus the Colts. Yeah, give me Aaron Rodgers. Give me Aaron Rodgers.
Eric?
Yeah, I'm going A-Rod as well in a game that they gotta win.
Adam?
Danny Dimes.
No, can't do it. Discount double check. Give me the belt. Aaron Rodgers, Minnesota.
QB9 last week, Danny Dimes.
Yeah, it's Aaron Rodgers versus Minnesota with playoffs on the line. Let's go. Firing them up. Higbee or Andrews, half point. Adam?
Give me
Gotta be Higbee.
This is crazy to say. I'm going to play Higbee because Andrews, man, all the wide the tight end 1 stuff and how much you paid up for him has just missed lineup after lineup after lineup in best ball. It's just crazy. I'm giving Higbee.
Eric?
Yeah, I'm going Higbee as well.
Jay?
Oh, Higbee all day. All day.
Let's go, man. 4 for 4, Tyler Higbee. I can't believe it. We're doing this shit, man. You would have told me at the beginning of the year, hey, week 17, you'll be in the title game and you'll be starting Tyler Higbee over Mark Andrews. No one would believe your shit.
Right.
Dustin
Dustin,
Oz,
$10
$10.
super chat.
Jeez.
Let's go.
All
Thanks,
right,
man.
need some help at a couple spots for the ship. Superflex, 1 PPR and 1.5 tight end premium league. Tight end spot, Knox or Njoku, and then pick 3 for the flex spots. Zay, DJ Moore, Cooks, Pickens, Knox, and Njoku. Okay. Jay, who are you starting at tight end? And then we'll fill out his flex for him. Who you got?
Man, this is tough.
Mm-hmm.
This is tough because you want to play Knox, like you really do, just because of the matchup, the game, the environment. Having that Monday night player, your Monday night miracle is fucking Dawson Knox, but Njoku has been really good. I think I'd be willing to roll Knox out there if I think I have a really strong chance to win. I think he probably has the slightly higher ceiling too. Picking 3 from that group, it's not going to be Pickens. I may be willing to roll Njoku as a flex and then probably DJ Moore and Cooks would probably be my 2. I think I trust those 2 alphas. I think I trust the other tight end. It's probably where I would go. Eric, where would you go?
Yeah, I think I agree with Knox. I think I would go. So I put Njoku in my tight end spot, Knox in the flex, Zay, and DJ Moore. And then Knox is the third flex.
Yeah.
Love it. Where you at, Adam?
I'm 100% with Eric here. Njoku, it doesn't really matter. But Njoku and Knox are in the lineup, and then the 2 are going to be Zay Jones and DJ Moore for me.
Yeah, I'm putting Njoku into the starting tight end spot because I'm going to flex Dawson Knox because of the Monday night game, just in case something happens. I have the ability to pop him out. Let's see. So Njoku at tight end, Knox at 1 flex, DJ Moore definitely starting, and I'm gonna go Zay Jones. I'm gonna go Zay Jones over the other guys.
Yep.
How about that? That was my 3.
We're all on accord, I think.
Let's go, man. This was easy.
We got another super chat. Kobe.
Holy shit, Kobe. What's up? In the ship, Juju, Hollywood, Christian Watson. Okay. We got another Christian Watson question, but Adam, where are you at on this one? A little bit different on time here.
Christian Watson is the one I want to play. Is Juju in the 4 o'clock?
No, both of these guys are 1 o'clock.
I got to play Juju then, man, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
I agree.
I agree.
Yep, everybody.
Yeah.
4 for 4, Juju. It'd be great if they'd come out and they'd be like, Christian Watson is a go right now. But that won't happen.
You know they won't.
You know they won't, but yeah, that's what we need.
Mike White, Gino, or Russ. Everybody liked Mike White over Gino. Dudes, everybody like him over Russ.
He's back.
But can Russ do it again against Kansas City? Come on, Eric. I know you believe in Russ.
Get the fuck out of
I
here.
know you.
There it
I know you
is.
do. Because you want me to beat Gino.
Oh, boys! I'm back!
Let's go.
All right, let's go. I think everybody would take Mike White here. There's
Let's
no
go,
way I want
man.
to play Russ, man.
Mike
No
White.
way.
Yeah, Mike White. I'm in.
All right, in the ship, pick 2. Mostert, Jamal Williams, Hodgins, Bourne, Palmer, or Shaheed. All right, Jay Rich. I always start you off with the shittiest questions, and I apologize for doing it to you.
Jamal Williams has to be in the lineup.
Oh, yeah, that's a
100%.
slam dunk.
Do I have to start another one? And Mostert, has he been any good? I don't have a lot of Mostert, but he's been
He's
okay.
been all right. He's been all right.
Against the Pats, though, I don't love the matchup. Maybe Hodgins. So the question is, would you guys start Bourne? Bourne has had a couple of good weeks.
He has.
And Miami's defense is dog shit, but so is Mac Jones. So it's kind of like a net negative probably for Bourne.
Eric, is Parker back this week?
No, he's still got his brain scrambled.
Still got his brain scrambled. Okay, then. So
I would
Bourne becomes a
consider Jamal and Bourne. But Palmer, I don't want to play. Shaheed is just like a fucking Hail Mary. I'd want to do it, but I probably wouldn't. Where are you guys at with the rest of those receivers? I think Jamal Williams has to be in there. Would you guys start Mostert, or kind of what are your thoughts on that?
I think I would go Jamal for sure, and then yeah, between Hodgins and Bourne for me, I just can't trust Bourne. I think I'd go Hodgins. He's at least given me like 3 straight games of double digits, so I'll go Hodgins.
Adam?
I think I'm gonna go Hodgins and Bourne, man. I know you guys are saying slam dunk on Jamal Williams, and I kind of understand it until the last 3 weeks. Last week, this guy's played 24% of snaps. I mean,
It's
I'm
the
just
fucking Bears.
I know, but
It's the fucking Bears.
Eric,
Adam.
this is your three-way fuck fest, buddy. This is the definition of it, and this could be the worst guy in the three-way fuck fest. I'm just saying he's not a slam
He is
dunk.
plunging in for 2 touchdowns in the first quarter.
He's going for a touchdown per.
All right. Listen, I get it. I'm just telling you, for me, the guy that was RB61 last week, RB49, RB41 these last 3 weeks is not an auto start, period. So I'm going to roll with the receivers, and I am an RB guy, just not the Jamal Williams one, the Jamal Williams. Hodgins and Bourne for me.
Yuck.
I wanna bail you out, buddy. Like I feel like you're on a sinking ship here. I want to bail you out. I just can't do it because these receivers are god awful, bro. Like, faced with this, I'm gonna start Mostert and Jamal Williams. Fuck these receivers. Okay. I don't want to start.
Yeah,
start
fuck these receivers.
I
I
like
don't
that.
start any of these turds. I give me Mostert and Jamal Williams. Please fall into the end zone. That's all I need.
Yep.
Did
Justin
Justin Jackson out-touch Jamal Williams last week?
Holy shit.
Maybe.
The usual setting can start 2 team defense. Need one Jets defense or Pacheco. Now, I don't know what the defensive scoring settings are, but I'm starting Pacheco.
Yeah,
man.
we would need more context on what like
Pacheco.
the defensive
You
scoring
don't
is.
think
I'm going
he doesn't get sacked.
Pacheco.
He doesn't get sacked too much. He doesn't turn the ball over too much either. I think he's a
Yeah,
fine player.
You'd have to have some crazy defensive, like, propped up scoring.
yeah.
You
Like
know
if
what
it was
to
the
do, yeah.
Giants, okay, we could have a
Yeah.
conversation. But Pacheco, I'll just go Pacheco.
Agreed.
How about this one? Pick 2. Mike White, Effin White, Drake London, Garrett Wilson. So I'm assuming this is for the Superflex spot.
Stack it the fuck up,
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah,
got-
I think you got to.
Yeah, you in championship week with these options, you stack it and you sit London.
There it is. Mike White, Garrett Wilson. Stack her up. Let's go to town. Oh, 7 goat ring. So we're starting Russ or Minshew?
Minshew.
Minshew, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Minshew.
100%.
Mania. The mania.
Full PPR start 2. Algier, Akers, Olave, Gabe Davis. All right, quickly. Let's try to get through this one. Adam, pick 2.
Akers and Olave.
Eric?
I think I'm gonna go with Algier and Akers.
Jay.
Yeah, I would go Algier and Akers 100%.
I like Algier and Akers too. Sit the wide receivers. Start 2. Swift, Connor, DK. Jay.
Yeah,
We had this one
We
earlier.
had this one, yeah.
Oh,
Same
we did.
question, but different guy, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Connor,
DK and Connor.
Easy.
Yep.
Oh, full PPR, Noah Fan or Hunter Henry. Anybody want to start Hunter Henry?
No fan.
I'll go with Fant because Will Disley I think is out for
Out.
the year.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go Fant.
Exactly.
All right. Deontay Foreman, Hollywood Brown.
Foreman.
Foreman. All right. Standard
Yeah, I
scoring.
guess Foreman.
Higgins, Dobbins, or Algier? Oh, Jesus.
Higgins?
Higgins. Pick Higgins, man. Come on.
In standard scoring, though, is it a little bit?
Algier is definitely very.
I want-
it's a lot closer. I still want Higgins.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Monday, give me that Monday Night Miracle.
Give me the Monday Night Miracle, man. That's all it's about. Terry or Deontay have PPR?
I'm gonna roll Deontay.
Monte.
Deontay, yeah, he'll get more
Deontay.
catches.
Waller or Kermet championship?
This ain't Coke Komet, so I'm going Waller.
I think I'm actually gonna go Komet in this one. Last time he tore up Detroit. He probably has his best game of the year against Detroit. I think this is gonna be a higher scoring game as well.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go Komet.
Okay.
Eric, I'm gonna split the panel because I'm with you, man. Give me Cole Komet, even though it's not Coke Komet. I'll take regular Cole instead of Coke.
Cold World.
Jalen Warren or Rush Freeman? This is
I like the font. No joke. This is a champ game decision. Wow.
Like,
All right, boys. You don't have any better options. This is what it is. Come on. What do we got?
I'm gonna go with Royce Freeman because I think he's guaranteed more touches. He had 16 carries last week.
16 carries, but
I'm-
for 32 yards.
Yeah, but
Oh,
I think
man.
he'll have a little bit better success against Jacksonville. I'm hoping.
The one thing is,
Fucking
Royce
right.
Freeman hasn't had better success versus anyone since the preseason of his rookie year because he's looked terrible since then. I'm still gonna roll Royce Freeman. He's guaranteed way more work. Jalen Warren 6 touches last week. Give me Freeman.
Right.
Give me Royce Freeman.
I guess it's Royce Freeman. Fucking
I mean, it's just
last week.
it's bad, but I think you have to.
That's disgusting.
All right, last one we got here: Dylan or McKinnon championship
Oh.
game. Who we got? Adam, Dylan, McKinnon. Who you taking?
This is a great question. So, like, let me ask you guys real quick before we get out of here. How much are you believing in this McKinnon workload? Because it has kind of been shaky But 2
Okay.
weeks, 2 weeks before last, 8 catches, 7 catches for almost 100 yards in
And
both.
one of them was against Denver.
I'm in. Give me Jared.
I'm
So
gonna
I'll
take
this-
McKinnon, man. I'm gonna take
gonna make-
McKinnon. Go
Make
ahead.
this easy. Standard Dylan PPR McKinnon.
There you go.
Nailed it.
Boom.
That's
Done.
fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Give me McKinnon.
What
man.
about half? What about half?
McKinnon?
McKinnon.
All right, agreed.
I want to play McKinnon if I can.
Agreed.
Remember Darrell Williams from last year, winning people leagues. This is Darrell
I mean,
Williams.
McKinnon did the same shit last year. I
Exactly.
remember it was against Denver too. I remember being out with family watching that game, and he
Oh,
went for
hey,
like
it was
30
half,
yards.
by the way. So I'm glad
was
we
half,
asked
okay.
that. So half, give me
Give me
McKinnon. Yeah.
All right, that's going to do it for us. Hopefully, we helped you win. And if you're playing any of us, Jay Rich is in one championship game. So, Gene, I guess since Jay's on the panel, I got to be a Jay Rich fan. So, sorry,
Yeah.
buddy. But if you're playing any of us, we hope you lose. But if you're playing anybody else, man, good luck to you. Hopefully, we helped you out. Hopefully, you win. Check out everything Destination Devy's doing. As I said, down below, we should have a link to the newsletter. It's incredible. We do it every single week, free. And there'll be plenty of content coming on Destination Devy on this channel throughout the off season. We don't quit here just because championship week is done. We still got a lot more. Jay, thank you for hopping on, buddy. Eric, Adam, good luck to you guys in your title games, and we will see everybody next year on Start Sit.
Been a pleasure,
Outta here.
y'all. Love y'all. Peace.